Hey guys, it's Mr. T-Bones, and I am coming at you live with the T-Bone Show. Um, all right, so we're talking about fractions today. This isn't necessarily all of that new of information. You've divided by fractions before. They're just showing it to you in a different way, right? So, um, showing this as opposed to what you're really familiar with, which is down here, right? So you already know how to do all of these things. They're just slightly separated. Okay. Um, if you're really lucky, for instance, over here, um, you can go ahead and, in this case, save yourself a lot of grief by making sure that all of these have the same dividend, right? Um, sorry, the same denominator. Because you could, if you turned 1/2 into 3/6 and 1/3 into 2/6, you can do that math, right? But if you go ahead and turn it into twelfths, then it saves you all of that because you're able to go ahead and uh, just be a little bit more clean with things. Um, I wouldn't multiply by 12 over 12 here though. But I guess that also works. I don't know. Um, I would just separately uh, turn this into 6/12, turn that into 3/12, turn that into 3/12, and turn this into whatever. But um, now here's the thing: you might want to go ahead and so you see the 1/2, you see the 1/3, 1/3, 1/4. You might want to try and just eliminate both of these 1/3s right off the bat. Okay, thinking to yourself, "Oh, I can save time." Let me open up my book here so I can write this down as well. Um, you might want to try and save time by just taking that 1/3 and 1/3 and just crossing them out, right? Because you can do that in some situations. The problem is you can only do that if this was multiplication. But this is not multiplication, this is addition. Okay? 5/6 over 7/12 is very different than 1/2 over 1/4. Okay? If you do this, it'd be 1/2 times 4 over 1. You would get 4 over 2. Your answer would be 2. This is a very, very different answer than 10 over 7. Okay? You can't try and do shortcuts with when there's the addition here, because what essentially you have is you have a PEMDAS issue. This 1/2 plus 1/3 and this 1/3 plus 1/4, this line here creates invisible parentheses. Okay, so you can't you can't get rid of these 1/3s until after you have gone ahead and done the math. Now, if you wanted to multiply both sides by 3, that would be a different story, right? If I multiply 3 over 3, okay, that would, this 3 times 1/2 is going to be 3 over 2, and plus 3 over 3. And then I have 1/3 plus 1/4, right? Multiply both sides by 3. That gives me 3. That gives me 3. Now here I'm left with 1 and 3 seconds, or 5/2. And over here I'm left with 7/4. Okay. Oh, sorry, 3 times 4, that's 12. Um, and then you could do, although even here I'm looking at it and that still doesn't seem right because that's 5/6. And here I have that 7/12, but I have 5/2 for some reason. Oh, that's right, because I forgot to multiply this. So that would be 6. So multiplying both sides by 3, works. But not really helpfully. Don't even try. Don't even bother. Just go ahead and yeah, just do the math. Just do the PEMDAS. Don't try and confuse anything. Just get it so they have a common denominator and do the math, and you're going to be way easier, better off. Okay. I'm just going to go ahead and do the practice set on the same video. So if you want to separate, go ahead and stop, try and do this work on your own, and then come back. So practice set A, 2/5 over 2/3, which really looks like 2/5 times 3 over 2, 6/10, 3/5. Okay. B, 30 divided by 5/6, or 30 over 1 times 6/5. Okay. Actually, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to turn this into a 1, and I'm going to turn this 5 into 5 goes into 30 6 times, so I get 36/1. C, 1/2 minus 1/3 over 1/2 plus 1/4. Okay. Let's go ahead. Let's turn everything to a 12th. Okay. 6/12 minus, let's see, 3, or sorry, 4. 4/12 over 6/12 plus 3/12. There we go. 6 plus 3 is 9/12 over 6 minus 4, which is 2/12. Okay. Now let's go ahead and do 2/12 and 12 over 9. 24. 9 times 90 plus 18. Okay, I'm doing the 9 plus the times the 10 is 90. 9 times 2 is 18. Add them together, get 108. Okay, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to cut this in half to turn it into 12 over 54. I'm going to cut that in half to do 6 over 25, 27. And then I'll end there. Okay. Cutting in, if they're both even, just dividing by 2, cutting it in half to get the fraction you want. So 6 over 27 looks like my end there. Change each percent to a fraction and simplify. Okay, so this is something we've done sort of before, except now it's a little bit more complicated. So 14 over 2/7 over 100, right? Go ahead and write the numerator and denominator as fractions. So 14 times 7 is 70 plus 28. 7, 8, 9, 98. So 98, oh, actually, sorry, plus 2. So 100 over 7 times 100 over 1, right? I think I might have messed up. 7 goes into 1,000 many times. I have something. What did I do wrong? Oh, yeah. What I messed up with is I wrote this here. I didn't flip it, so it's supposed to be 1 over 100 times. So 100 over 700, and then I can do the math here. 1/7. So yeah, so it's 1/7. Okay. And I can check that too, right? All I do is go to a calculator. Okay. 1 divided by 7, 14.28. Looks great. Okay. Perfect. Okay. Why do I say that's perfect when I got here? If I'm confused about that part, I could just do 2 divided by 7, and it's going to give me that same number. Okay. We're good. But there's always that check. So 1/7 is my answer for D. For E, we're doing the same thing. Okay. 8 1/3 over 100. 8 times 3 is 24, 25. So 25 over 3 times 1 over 100. 25 over 300. Okay. And then we just reduce. Okay. So this is actually pretty easy. 25 goes into 25 once. 25 goes into 300. 4, 8, 12 times. 12 times. Right? Yeah. Okay. So 1/12. Okay. F. 4 1/6 over 100. So 4 times 6 is 24, 25. So 25 over 6, 25, 600. 25 goes into 25 once. 25 goes into 6, 12, 24 times. Okay. How many quarters do you need for $6? 4 for $1, 8 for $2, 12 for $3, so on and so forth. Okay. Yeah, there you go. That's your work. Practice set is 7 through 15 all. Okay. That is the work. Have a good one, my dudes.